Hey, what's going on? This 415 Boxing, aka Joseph JoJo, back with another video. Amir Queen Khan in the fucking news again. Talking this, talking that. Shut the fuck up, Amir Khan. Nobody gives a shit what you have to say right about now. Nobody takes you seriously at all unless you some fucking obsessed fanboy. And clearly, from my tone of voice, I am not an obsessed fanboy of Amir Khan. Listen, I respect all fighters to a certain degree. I respect some more than others. True. But Amir Khan, man, after being knocked out by Canelo Alvarez, somehow, some way, is the mandatory by the WBC to fight for the WBC welterweight championship of the world. I just don't quite understand that shit, man. I don't quite understand that shit at all. I mean, I'm just okay. Let's see who he's beat at welterweight. He beats Devin Alexander. Impressive, but Alexander, he's a quitter. He quit versus Tim Bradley. Um, what the hell is his name, man? Uh, Luis Colazo. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. American looked half pretty. He looked decent in that fight to me, man. You know what I'm saying? He stood tall because Luis Colazo is a strong fighter. You know what I mean? And you know, Khan, he pulled it off. You know what I mean? He's no Victor Ortiz. I guess we can say that. Who else? I think he had one more fight. Oh, Chris Algieri, man. See, that's the fight that, quite frankly, had me concerned about Amir Khan because he allowed a fighter with no power to kind of push him around. You know what I mean? Now, Chris Algieri has a lot of heart. So I guess he figured I'm going to go in and I'm going to fight this motherfucker because I know he's a front runner and he does have a weak chin. So even though I don't have any power, I could possibly knock him out. But Amir Khan chin did stand up to the power of a Chris Algieri. He's been hollering how, he wants to fight Kell Brook. Well, quite frankly, after the Luis Colazo fight, you probably should have fought Kell Brook. Not after the Chris Algieri fight, for the simple fact you didn't look all that great in that fight. There's a lot of people that do even believe that you lost that fight. You know what I'm saying? I say you edged it out barely, but the point for me was that it was life or death, and you allowed a fighter with no power to really just fucking destroy you. Or not destroy you, but back you up and put hands on you and have your chin, you know, seeming kind of questionable. That's all I'm saying. And now you have another demand versus Kell Brook. You're claiming this fight won't happen unless Kell Brook comes back, back down to 147. But we all know Kell Brook doesn't want to come back down to 147 because although I do respect Kell Brook for the way he fought against Gennady Golovkin, some people even believe he exposed Golovkin. Me, I'm not too sure about that. I mean, I think Kell Brook might be a little more skillful than these middleweights. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, he did put a little hands on Gennady Golovkin. And he fought better than you fought versus Canelo Alvarez. But at the same time, I do believe he did move up. And for whatever reason, he'd rather fight Gennady Golovkin than Earl Spence Jr. And I think a lot of people know that just for the simple fact that Earl Spence has put all the welterweights on notice, and Kell Brook is no exception. However, this video isn't about Earl Spence. This is about you and your demands and how you are saying the fight with Kell Brook can't happen unless it's at 147. I just don't understand how you can possibly think you should be the one that's calling the shots in that particular fight. I believe Kell Brook would have taken the fight against you years ago. But you know, and I know, that if you get knocked out by Kell Brook, your own countryman, a black British and a Pakistani British, but your own countryman, and if you get knocked out, your career's over because you got knocked out in front of your home crowd, in front of your country. And that's not a good look, man. It's not a good look at all. You know what I mean? But you got knocked out by Canelo Alvarez. Okay, he got technically stopped by Glenn Golovkin, Kell Brook, that is. But at the same time, man, he went out on his toes. You went out in the stretcher. Now, to a certain degree, I do believe Kell Brook's corner was going to stop that fight if it got out of hand quick, fast, in a hurry. You know what I mean? Because he was starting to well on Kell Brook, and boom, they was instantly there. I think that was planned, personally. That's just me. But what the hell do I know? I'm just a fan. But still, he fought way better than you, man. Way better than you. If Amir Khan would have fought Glenn Golovkin at 160, I don't even know if he gets out of the first round. His chin is that suspect. It's that weak. It's not even suspect. It's weak. A suspect is like you think it's him, but it's not him or her. Like you think he got a good chin, but you're not really sure. Like you ain't even suspect no more, man. We know you ain't got a good chin. That's why quite frankly, I can't understand all the Amir Khan obsession. Cause you really, to me, man, you just ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody that I'm not gonna say tell me I like Amir Khan because he's for the people. Plus, he likes hip hop. A lot of weird, psychopathic weirdos like hip hop too. You with these motherfuckers? And what does he do for the people? What people? Who? Maybe he does have some charities. I don't know, but he ain't doing shit for me, and he ain't doing shit for anybody that's talking boxing within this community. Period. Can't nobody tell me any different, man. It's just not believable to me. But anyway, man, shout out to them people making vids. I wasn't like trying to go like on no rant about Amir Khan, but I'm just sick of this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop acting like a bitch. Stop demanding, man, because you haven't been able to demand nothing for a long time, man. You a phony, a fraud, a pussy.